What's up guys, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make custom textures for SSBM. You can use this to make custom stages or alternate costumes for the characters, and it's really easy to do, so I'm just going to get started. First thing you need to do is click File, and then Open Disk, and then find your ROM. I have my ROM stored in just modding ROMs. Then open up your ISO. I highly recommend creating a testing ISO just so your original ROM isn't ruined. So, anyways, once you've opened that up, um, oh, basically, so once you've opened that up, you'll see a ton of stuff here, like a ton of files, but it's not too hard to understand because that texture wizard tells you what the files are for, tells you what they do. So, um, to make a custom costume, you go down here, scroll down to this little sprite of Mario character files, click plus, and then find the character you want to create the costume for. I'm going to create the costume for Donkey Kong, so I'm going to click plus here, and then I'm going to overwrite his neutral costume. There's a way to add costumes, but that's a bit advanced, and I'm going to cover that in another tutorial. So uh, I'm just gonna click browse textures, and then that'll give me the textures. Um, so for this tutorial I chose DK because I'm gonna write test on his tie. It's just something simple. So I'm gonna export the texture. You can choose to export all of them, but since I'm only editing one thing, I'm just only exporting one. So there we go. Click edit. I don't need anything too fancy here. Um, So now I'm just going to write test on DK's tie. So actually make that thicker. There we go. File, save. And it's hard to see there, but you can see it says test. I'm going to right click now. Go back to that texture wizard. Right click the texture. Import textures. And I'm going to import the test file here. Import successful. Then click save. And then it says save successful. And there you go. That's it. That's texture editing. If I go into um, Dolphin and I run it, go to training. I guess like okay. I'm so used to selecting Bowser, I just sort of do it by instinct. All right. So it's a bit difficult to see, but I'm gonna taunt, and you can see test written on DK's tie. It works. It's in the game. You know, all done here. It's kind of difficult to read, but you can see it says test there. Alright, next up I'm going to show you how to edit stages. You can change the textures of the stages. So, now you just go back to disk file tree here, top left tab, and you scroll up to gr underscore dot dat stage files, picture of FD. Click plus to open up the folder, and you'll see all of the stage files here. For this tutorial, I'm just gonna edit the texture on Yoshi's story. I'm gonna edit a texture. So I'm gonna export. Wait, actually, no. I'm gonna browse textures, not export. And I gotta select a. I gotta select a thing to edit. I think I'm gonna edit. I'm gonna make Randall say hi. I'm gonna export the Randall texture. I know there's 3, but actually, you know what? I'm gonna export all of the Randall textures. Just gonna export them to desktop, and I'm just gonna edit them, and make them say hi. Actually, since they're transparent, I'm going to use GIMP for this tutorial, for this section of it. GIMP is a way more advanced photo editing software than Microsoft Paint, and it's free. I recommend you get it if you're gonna get into texture modding for Melee. Alright, there we go. You can see I have high on all of Randall's textures. So now I'm just going to import the textures. With that one. And file, save, and there we go. That's it. Now Randall hasn't appeared yet. Look, there he is. Randall saying hi to us. What a nice lad. Randall's such a nice cloud. Alright, so that's pretty much it. It's super easy to do. It's probably the easiest thing to do about Melee modding. It's so easy. So anyways, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like the video if this helped you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.